Hi, everyone. It says we're live, so
Hi,
see us.
hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day.
Well, everyone's having a great day because it's Friday.
Friday. It is Friday. It's so exciting.
Yeah. So if you guys can just let us know in the comments, can you hear us, or are we just talking to ourselves, which we're totally capable of doing?
Yeah, 100%. Like it could go on for hours.
Yeah.
So yeah. So can you guys hear us? Can you guys see us fine?
We can hear you. Awesome. So who do we? Let's see. We have another Lisa. Great name.
She is amazing. I love her face. She is just wonderful and kind and sweet.
We have Barbara, we have Deborah, we have Jade, we have Protagonist.
Hey, Ryan, how are you?
We have Danielle, Lisa. Yeah, awesome. And Ryan, we have a dude. I'm so excited.
He is a aspiring cozy mystery author as well.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh, and we have Cleo. She just jumped into my lap, so she's participating via my lap.
Cats. I have to tell you, I have kitty envy. So my best friend got a new kitten, and I so want a kitten again.
Yeah. No, she's amazing when it's just one-on-one. Like she'd be the perfect only child. But the fact that she has to share me with 3 other animals, she gets really, really salty. And like she'll sort of like throw a fit about it. Like if anyone even like looks at me like they want to cuddle with me, she like hisses and then like runs away. Like she won't even be on me and she'll just get mad. I'm like, it's okay, Cleo, I promise.
Well, she just wants you to know that she loves you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And she wants everybody else to know that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. She's taking to jumping up in my videos lately, like a lot.
Aww. Who else has cats? Does anyone have cats or dogs? I love dogs too.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. A little cozy companion to cuddle with while you're reading some cozies.
Yeah.
That's always perfect.
Oh, we have people on YouTube too. So hi, Carolyn. Hi, Laura. So we can see you over there too.
Yes. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Ashley has 3 cats in my house. Jade, I wish I could have a pet. Lise doesn't allow it. Aw.
That stinks.
1 cat named Miro. Ryan. Aw, Cleo. I have a calico named Paige. Cute. Aww. Nice. You know, do you guys know that Courtney actually has many cats and dogs?
I do. I
always thought it was just Cleo.
Nope. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. So I've got Cleo, who's in my lap right now, and then I've got Willow, who's a Pomeranian, and then I have Willow's a Pekingese, Delilah's a Pomeranian, and then I've got Tom, who is a cat who thinks he's a dog. He only eats dog food, and he just acts like a dog. It's very interesting.
It's too bad that you can train them to just go flashing across your screen as you call them out.
I'm just like, guys, just, work with me here. I have them pay rent. So Willow knows the word rent, right?
What?
And no, I've trained her. I've had her since she was like 8 weeks old. So when I say rent, she has to give me tons of kisses. And so like if I'm having like a particularly down day or something like that, I tell her, I'm like, all right, Willow, it's time to pay rent. And she'll start giving me kisses all over. It's fantastic.
Willow's the dog, right?
Yes, Willow's the white Pekingese that sort of looks like Valcor from the Neverending Story.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. Lisa, I have had the pleasure of seeing them in some of her vlogs. Jake, oh, that's so cute. Hi, Julie. She's over on YouTube.
Hey, guys.
So, can you train a cat? I know we're getting off subject, but like, so my friend thinks she can train her cat.
She can 100% train her cat. One of my cats from when I was a child, we trained her how to play fetch. And so she would actually do the hair tie and we'd go like this with the hair tie and she'd like wait. And we'd go like, no, you got to wait. And so she'd sit down and then we'd flick it and she'd go and run and she'd carry it and put it right back in our hand. It was legit like a thing. I think the cat has to want to be trained.
Yeah. Well, I had an Abyssinian and like everything you read about them, they're like, they train you, which is so true. I would order sushi and get the cat sushi and that's
of course.
That's like what we did. Plus the cat only liked cold water directly from the fridge. So
yeah,
that was a lot of work.
High maintenance, but worth it in the end.
Yeah, totally. I was looking around for an Abyssinian to get an Abyssinian kitten. I looked everywhere. There are none.
Poor babies.
You should let me know if you see some in your area. Just get it and then ship it to me.
Yeah. Halfway across the country, I think I can do that.
Yeah, anybody listening, if you see an Abyssinian kitten. I mean, I don't know why they say they're hard to breed. I don't know if they I don't know what the deal is, but there are just not a lot of them out there.
Well, I think that we've got quite a few people watching. Do we want to introduce ourselves to some people who don't know us?
We could.
Yeah. You go first.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Lisa, and as I put at the top of Crowdcast, or if you're on YouTube, it doesn't matter. I am Lisa Seifert, which is my real name. I never try to hide it. And then I'm also Lisa London for the romance, and I am Lisa Latte, which is the brand new name that I created last week. And I'm a romance author. I'm a graphic designer, and I would love to start writing cozies. And I've secretly been wanting to write cozies forever. I live in San Diego. I'm single with no kids, and I obviously want an Abyssinian kitten.
Well, yes, you have to add that in. I mean, that's 100% what it is. My name is Courtney. I am Courtagonist on BookTube and Bookstagram, and I mostly read, review, and talk about cozy mysteries. And I am, let me see, I'm an aspiring cozy mystery author. I think I can say that. I'm not
totally say that.
I feel weird saying that I'm an author when I literally have never tried to write a word in my life except
written. It's on your blog. I've read your
I've written blog posts, and I've journaled since I was 10. I have a whole treasure chest sort of thing full of 20 or more journals. So I've dabbled in that kind of stuff, but to actually write a real cozy mystery, I am posting one chapter at a time of my cozy mystery called Graded in Red on my website, courtagonist.com. So if you want to, read the first, I think 9 chapters are out, first 8 or 9 chapters, you should do that and then let me know what you think, because I'm all nervous and stuff.
They're very good. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. But we started the cozy, or it's the Cozy Escape book club.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's going to be really awesome.
Yeah. Do you want to tell people where escape comes from?
So one of the reasons why you read is to escape from the world, right? You want to dive into somebody else's world, and you want to just fall in love with the characters, where you're at. But you also get cozy when you're reading a lot of times. I always, curl up in this little, it's a circle kind of chair with my cozy blankets and my cozy, drink. And then you dive in, and it's sort of an escape. And then it sort of blends really, really well with the cozy mystery aspect as well.
Yeah, it's a good description. What do we got? Lisa, nice to meet you, Lisa. My name doppelganger. Bree. Yeah. Hi, ladies and group. Alex Lafray. Hello, everyone. Ryan. Hi, Lisa. I'm an aspiring cozy mystery author, and I'm working on one for both guys and gals. Cool.
Very, very cool.
And over on YouTube, Julia's saying, my cat's name is Willow. That's cute.
It's a good name. I like that name.
Yeah. Laura says, might not be possible from Canada. Yeah, that might be harder to ship a cat from Canada. And Lisa Ashby says yes. So, yeah. Do you guys have a special area you read in? When I read for the chapter, which can we just say, Courtney is a professional narrator. I told her, and I wasn't even joking. I wasn't just trying to pump her up. I think she could be a narrator for Audible, right? She's so good.
Thank you. I really, really love reading out loud. I had years and years of practice as an elementary school teacher because the students read the way you read to them. So in order for a student to be fluent in what they're doing and to actually understand what they're reading, you have to read it as though it's actually happening and actually a conversation. You don't read like a robot. You read with the inflections and with the emotions and things like that. And so it's just really fun to do.
Cool. Stacy, yes, she did great. Anna says hello. Yep. Bree, yes. I thought I was weird because I always loved reading out loud. No, people like it.
Hi, Bree. I love you. Hi.
Jade, I'll read just about any genre, but my favorite is trashy, mindless YA, specifically unsupervised rich YA like Gossip Girl. LOL. Both of you did great reading out loud. I totally cheated and I turned on the YouTube closed caption. So I came along with it. I was like, I'm not that good of a reader. I'm just going to help people put the words up there.
No, you did fantastic. I loved it. And I loved your little cozy nook that you read in. Like those plants are freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to be sad. Those actually aren't my plants. Those are my friend Kirsten is in between apartments. So I'm house plant sitting. I don't know what you call it. So,
I got you. Yeah, they're her babies too.
Yeah, so I might have to go out and buy some new plants if she wants them back.
Yeah. No, those were amazing.
Yeah. Dana, finally had trouble getting on. All good. Meow. Courtney knows, but my pup has a bookish name, Sherlock. He's not smart though. Oh.
He is adorably just quirky. I love Sherlock.
I mean, my dog, he's passed away, but my dog for 15 years, I never trained the dog. Like every time I went to train the dog, it'd be like, don't do that. And then I'd be like, oh, but you're so cute. Oh, I love you so much. So like, I'm terrible at training animals.
Yeah, no, Erin would say that I am the worst at training. Like, and I feel bad because my dogs were apartment dogs for 7 years. And so I took them out in the morning and then when I get home, but I always left potty pads on the floor just in case. And so they were trained for potty pads. Like there would be no messes. But then when we got into the house, when we moved into the house with Erin, they were like, what's all this space? What is carpet? Because I didn't have carpet either. And they were like, and so I'm having to redo my floors in my living room because they were not trained properly.
It happens. Let's see. Let me check YouTube. So Laura says, I enjoyed when you read chapter 3. Who read chapter 3?
I did not read chapter 3. I read chapters 1 and 2. Oh, she put chapter 2 instead down below.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Laura, you were great with the reading, Courtney. I agree, Courtney. You are a retired elementary school teacher. Or I am a retired elementary school teacher.
Yes.
Laura, I loved reading to my children every day. Cool.
Yeah. Reading, yes. It'll be best when Erin and I have kids. I will most definitely. They will have like the best children's library of ever. Yeah, that'll totally be happening.
Library. Cool. Dana says, that is exactly Sherlock. He would not be a good cozy companion. Yeah. It's just more on emotional support dogs.
You got to have those too. You can't have the ones that are like always trying to sleuth with you. Like you got to have a good equal balance of them. That would be a good way to say it. So we are having a live stream for our first cozy mystery book, and it is London Lovett's Marigolds and Murder. We won't talk about it too much right now because we're going to do that for the live stream. But for those that might not have picked it up yet, you need to go and pick it up. It is cute, adorable. It's really short, which is one of the things that I love about London Lovett's writing and her books. She has 3 different series. She's got the Port Danby series, she has the Firefly Junction series, and then she has the Starfire Mystery series, which is actually a historical mystery. It's based in the 1920s, and it's absolutely amazing. And so if you like Marigolds and Murder, you should also go and check out all of her other series as well. They're just wonderful.
Cool. Oh, should we tell people how we met?
Yes. Yeah. So you go first.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys know this pretty much, and I'm not ashamed to say this, all of my friends I've met online. And I know people are like, you need real connections. I don't know that that's true. Like feel like you get a sense of people's personality on their social media platforms, especially on video. And, all of my friends, I moved to San Diego and I didn't know a single person and I'd never even been here. So all of my friends that are like, you see in my Insta stories, I just met on social media. And same thing with Courtney. I saw her channel and I was like, first of all, this is so cool that someone is talking about cozy mysteries. And second, she seems like the nicest person ever. So I guess you could say I stalked her until she became my friend.
Yeah, I remember she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a sort of like sharing baking with her. And so she sent me a baking box. Yes, she sent me a baking box and I was like, oh my goodness, someone sent me something. No one ever sends me anything. Like it was really, really, I think it was like within my first year of being on BookTube. And like I had looked at like her numbers and I was like, someone who has that many subscribers they want to talk to me? Like, is that a thing? And it was so awesome. So then like we would message each other back and forth on, Instagram or on, we watch each other's videos on YouTube. But we never really had a real reason to really connect when it came to like sharing our platforms, because she had a platform that was mostly romance. And while I do read some romance, you guys know that my love is cozy mysteries. But you guys also know that there are not a lot of cozy mystery YouTubers or booktubers, or I mean, it's starting to become popular, which makes my heart so happy because I believe that all of the cozy mystery authors deserve all of the love on everything. And so when she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I want to be able to talk to you about some cozy stuff. And I was like, oh, yes. Tell me more. And so, yeah, we've just sort of created the Cozy Escape, and we've got a newsletter too that comes out on the 15th of every month. And yeah, it's been so much fun. We've been texting and messaging each other, and it's been a blast.
Yeah, I mean, I have secretly wanted to write mysteries like forever. That's honestly the reason I started writing. And then somehow I just, how life is, I just took a detour over into romance. And that was great. But then I was like, I really want to write a cozy. So it just all came together. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to change everything over. And Courtney was like, let's start up a book club. And I was like, let's do it. So, yeah.
Oh, over on YouTube. Hello, Galen. You're not late. You're fine. Hi. And Laura's halfway through Marigolds and Murder right now, which is awesome. Yes. I hope that you are loving it. Hope that it's amazing.
Do you want to read Stormy? Do you know Stormy?
I do know Stormy. Hey, Stormy, how are you? So she met her best friend on a Facebook book challenge group, and she's from West Virginia, and we have never officially met, but we message back and forth several times a day. And that's amazing that technology gives you the ability to be able to have that connection with people from all over the world. And you're able to, like, I know this sounds so cheesy, you're able to like connect souls even though you can't actually see each other every day, which is a wonderful way to, it's a wonderful way that technology is able to connect people in a way that you would not have been able to do 30 years ago. Like, you just would not have been able to do it that way.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we would have found each other on a pen pal bulletin board.
Yes.
Written letters to each other.
Like the old AOL group messaging or Yahoo messaging, like things, like I can totally see that. But the way it is now, it's a lot easier to be able to really like fall in love and like just have a friendship bloom the way that it is. Danielle says, are you still going to be on the Cozy Mystery Book Club? No, I'm not. That's going to be with Nicole and Angela over on their channels. So no, this is the book club that Lisa and I are doing, and we're so excited for all of it. It's going to be a blast.
Stormy, hi Courtney. Ryan, what kind of cozies should you write? Should I write? Mine is set in a bookstore, or would you write? Well, I 100%, like when I was talking to Courtney when I first met her, I was like, I don't even understand why people write cozies that aren't about baking.
So, all of the baking cozies, you guys know I love my cooking cozies. They give me all the cravings.
I mean, there are great cozies about tons of other things, but my whole thing, and pretty much the reason I sent Courtney a baking kit as my first gift, is because I love baking. And so I think if Courtney didn't like baking or carbs, I'm not even sure if we would be friends.
Yeah, that's a true story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
In fact, I made, you know what's so sad? I made some chocolate cupcakes for today, and I totally forgot I don't have frosting. Does that ever happen?
So it's sort of like a brownie. You can pretend that it's a brownie. It's just a cupcake-sized brownie.
Dome-shaped brownie.
Yes. I had baklava. So Aaron and I love this Euro place. They're actually going to be catering for our wedding. And so we eat there all the time. And so I got a slice of baklava, which is an amazing dessert. And I was so excited about it. Like, I wanted to bring it here and be like eating it on camera for like the coziness of it all. But then I also couldn't not just eat it right in front of my face.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Anna, I love my social media friends, especially Bookstagram friends. Y'all get me. Seriously, It's really, really hard to find people who get your bookish side who don't read. Like, it's really like whenever you're like crying, sobbing about a character, and they're just like, what's wrong with you? But
I don't even understand. Like, I still meet people who just don't read. I don't get that.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't
read books?
Like, nothing? You don't read anything? How could you not?
I mean, I guess on the plus side, Netflix and everything else is making more and more TV shows and movies. So maybe they're like, I don't want to spoil it. I just want to wait for the movie version.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess they can do with like Hallmark's mystery and their mystery.
Yeah, the Mystery Channel.
Yes. I mean, you could always go there too. We've got Barbara, I can't bake, but I love cozies about baking. And then Bree says, I love cozies with recipes and bookshop cozies. But since I've also been reading Julia Buckley's Writer Apprentice series, I need more writer cozies. That one is an amazing series. Love it so much. So much.
Dina, I love baking cozies, and I'm not a huge knitter or anything, but I love the Haunted Yarn Shop mystery series. It has recipes in the book also, but it is my new favorite. I love the ghost in the book. Yeah. Anna, exactly. Stormy, I love baking cozies, but I am keto. Oh, that sounds rough. So I need a keto baking cozy.
True story. Yeah.
Jade, I was introduced to cozies with Joanne Fluke's series, which involves food, but I can't cook or bake. Yeah, she probably has one of the most, like, if you don't know cozies, everyone kind of knows Joanna Fluke books.
Yeah.
Anna, how do you not read? I know, right? What is going on? Right. I like bookshop cozies and baking food cozies and other mysteries.
Yep.
And then over on YouTube, I think I'm behind on YouTube. Julie finished Marigolds and Murder in one day. Wow, that's fast.
Yes.
Cheryl, hello, ladies. I met my best male friend on a dating site. We went on a few dates, but then realized we were meant to be just friends. He's now married to a wonderful woman. Nice.
See, there you go. Aaron and I met online. And so when people So one of my favorite quotes that I posted on the Cozy Mystery Escape Twitter. If you guys saw my Twitter sprint of all of my favorite quotes from the book, one of them was about Lola creating a dating profile on like the creepy online dating forum. And it was just, that one cracked me up.
Oh, wait. You know, I didn't know if you know this. Underneath us on Crowdcast, there's a thing that's called Ask a Question. And the reason it's there is like, if I click the button, start answering, then it will record it. So in theory, if you rewatch this, it'll have a timestamp of when that question was answered.
So new.
Rosalia says, don't hear clear. You know, Rosalia, I'm not sure. Maybe as long as you're on Chrome, you should be able to hear. If not, you can always just head over to my YouTube channel and you can hear it maybe over there. It might just be a bad Crowdcast connection. So
yeah. We've got Laura Albert, I love how easy access is now to authors and other readers. Maybe authors don't like being bugged by readers so much. And she wants to know what you think, Lisa, as an author. Do you like being bugged by your fans? Like, what do you think?
So I've only written romance so far, and honestly, I don't have fans. So like I know some people have super fans, but I just get like an occasional email once in a while. I did get an email. I don't know if anyone noticed in my goodbye videos. I'm like, I fixed the typos because I did get 3 emails where people were like, you have typos. It's like, okay, I will fix those. So I did fix those. But so I got those emails, and then people were asking where Cinderella 2 was, the sequel. But otherwise, I don't get like, I know some authors get like tons of like gifts and like they have constant questions.
I feel like, okay, so not actually an author, not published or anything. So I'm only saying this from a reader perspective. I will say that cozy mystery authors, and a lot of you guys might be able to agree or disagree, cozy mystery authors are way more approachable to me than other genre authors. I'm not saying it's because they're not as popular as like, fantasy authors or as sci-fi authors. I believe they're just as popular, but I feel like cozy mysteries give it such a cozy, homey feeling that you feel as though you're friends with the authors more, and they're more readily available and more willing to talk to you. I have never, ever in my 2.5 years of being on BookTube, when I reach out to a cozy mystery author, they have reached back out to me within a day. They have asked me how I am as a person, and they are super, super thrilled that I took the time out of my day to message them and tell them how much I appreciated them. So I guess I've never really tried to reach out to more of the, I guess you could say, mainstream authors like V.E. Schwab or something like that. I've never tried to reach out to them, but I've always felt like the authors of cozy mysteries are just so warm-hearted.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, I would love it if people reached out to me, but not a lot of people do. So,
well, maybe once the cozy mystery is written.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Let's see. Whoa, where are we? What do you want to do first? YouTube? Okay. Let's do it through YouTube.
Let's do YouTube first. So Julie Green says, does anyone read any of the fashion-themed cozies? They are my fave. I don't think I've read very many fashion-themed cozies. How about you, Lisa?
I have not either. I think I've not on purpose, but
yeah, I think that maybe I own the Bye Bye Girls, the BUY Girls, which I think is like thrifting and fashion kind of. I own the first 3, but I haven't started them yet. What was your favorite that got you hooked on the fashion ones? So maybe I can check it out, Laura. That would be great.
Yeah. Lisa, I have to read every single day. Yeah, me too. Like I still do. I don't know if anyone else has this habit, like in junior high or even grade school, you know how like in between, if you got your homework done, you could read a book, right? Mm-hmm. While you waited for everybody else to get their stuff done or they're in study hall. I still do the same thing. If I'm in line, I read a book. If I like am in between stuff, I read a book. But like, I just don't know how do other people read it? Do you like have to designate time? That's why it's always funny to me when people are like, how to fit in reading. I'm like, how do you not fit in reading?
Like if you're waiting in the car line to pick up your kiddo.
Yeah.
Look, like, yeah, I love it. Let's see. I just finished Julia Buckley's, Ryan says, newest Death in a Budapest Butterfly. Yes, that was in one of my new release videos. And I was really excited to get my hands on that one. I haven't read it yet. A lot of people seem to be agreeing that cozy authors are super nice when they email. And yeah, they're very, very sweet.
Laura's saying brownies can have frosting too. They can.
100% can. I mean, anything with frosting.
I like brownies better when there's caramel inside them.
I like them with like pecans or almonds or like walnuts.
Cream cheese too. Cream cheese like in the center.
Yeah, Anna, I saw that you were reading The Budapest Butterfly and that you were loving it, that you couldn't put it down. That's awesome.
Lisa is baking a lemon cake this weekend for her dad's birthday. I'm just going to do all the baking comments. So that sounds lovely.
That does amazing. Oh, Cheryl, congratulations on writing your first book in your romance series.
But romance author, yay.
Cozies are also a good way to go, too.
Yes, obviously, right.
Pros and Tea asks, who's a good cozy mystery people start with? She hasn't read too many. So I have, I think, 2 videos on my channel where it's top 5 cozy mysteries for beginners. And in one of them, I break it down by like types of cozies you might want to read, like thematic cozies, like one that's all about, you know, magic, or one that's about baking, or one that's about like this or this. And then the other one's just like my top 5, like go to, this is who you should read type of thing as well.
Julie says Gemma Halliday, the High Heel series, and Laura Levine. I mean, I've read, this is funny, I've read the High Heel series. It's been years. I didn't realize they were fashion cozies.
Yeah. I mean, with high heel, I can totally see that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. Clearly, I don't remember the details of that series. Do you want to fill this question? Hawkins, are the original Sherlock Holmes mysteries cozies because there's no sex or graphic violence?
I wouldn't necessarily call them cozies. I would say that the original cozy mystery author was Agatha Christie with Miss Marple. I would say that Sherlock Holmes, although it doesn't have sex or graphic violence, it does touch upon a lot more dark types of murder. Whereas like with Sherlock using cocaine and different things like that, there's certain topics that aren't necessarily like banned, but are sort of faux pas when it comes to cozy mystery authors, like when they're writing. And so I would just say that you could say that Sherlock Holmes is like cozy mystery dark, I guess. Like, because there's like cozy mystery light, cozy mystery dark, and then there's also cozy mystery like romance, where it might be a little bit deeper on the romance between the protagonist and her love of the series. If did that answer? I hope that answered.
Yeah, I think that answered. And then Pros and Tea, do the Nancy Drew technically count as cozy mysteries? Because I ate those up as a kid. I love Nancy Drew.
100% it does. It's like kids cozies. I also have a kids cozies video because I taught middle school, and so my students were always asking what I was reading, and I was like, I'm reading a cozy mystery. They're like, well, are those for kids? And I was like, yes, I will find some. I will find all of them. There's one called Agatha Audley. If you liked Nancy Drew, go look up Agatha Audley. She is adorable.
Oh, what else? They also had, weren't the Hardy Boys mysteries too?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then weren't there twins? The Topsy twins? The Turvey twins?
I don't know. I read Nancy Drew. I didn't read the boys' version.
Oh. Well, even on accident, sometimes they had crossover episodes or like books.
Ah, yes, yes. We've got over here, Lynn Calhoun's Tourist Trap series is her favorite from Stormy and the one that got her into cozies. And then Bree says, my very first was Chocolate Chip Murder Mystery. And then she discovered Amanda Flower's Magical Bookshop series, and she's been hooked ever since. She's trying to create a fall TBR now. So if anyone has some fall cozies, please send them your way. Okay, I'm not trying to keep pushing, but I also have a fall cozy mystery list on my channel.
Oh, someone wants to know how to spell, I think it's Did you say Ogden?
Ogden.
The author that you recommended.
Oh, Agatha Audley. It's like, was that on YouTube or was it on here?
It's on Crowdcast.
Crowdcast. Okay, it's Agatha Audley.
The Bobbsey twins. Thank you, Cheryl and Laura. That's it. The Bobbsey twins. I read those too. Did you not read the Bobbsey twins, Courtney?
I did not. I have no idea who that is. I have no clue. Apparently, I was, deprived as a child.
I felt like it was a natural progression to go from Nancy Drew to the Hardy Boys to the Bobbsey twins. I don't know why. Or maybe it was just
I've lost something in my childhood.
I think it's because at my little town library, that's how they were set up on the shelves.
Yes. Okay. Are we going to vote for the next book? Yes. So I know that Lisa and I are going to talk about like how we want to put up the voting for the next book. Do you guys want to do it on Twitter, where we put that there? Do you guys want it on Instagram? How do you guys want to do the next month's book with the voting and things like that? Let us know. Oh, I loved the Boxcar Children, and Encyclopedia
Oh, yeah.
Brown was amazing.
Those were good.
We've got a vote for Instagram because they don't have a Twitter. So just let us know. Do you like Twitter? Do you like, so we've got 2 Twitters over here on.
We have the Facebook group that I just created because I'm not a Twitter person.
Sure.
So I created a Facebook group, but again, I know that not everybody likes Facebook. So I'll just stick it here in case you guys want to join. So basically I'll update the Facebook group and then Courtney will be more on our Twitter account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do a lot of the quotes and like things like that. We've got some questions. Courtney, who is your favorite cozy mystery author? My favorite cozy mystery author is Ellie Alexander. Danielle asked, how long do you read in a day in one sitting? Do you want to answer that first, Lisa, and then I can answer it?
How long do you read in a day? I mean, it really depends. Like, I guess I do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I feel like I make it, I have no idea at the time, but I know I make it through a book, like probably 2 books or 3 books a week.
Yeah. It depends. Like, sometimes I do binge reads, like where I will literally sit from the moment I wake up in the morning until I go to bed. And then I can probably read 2.5, 3 cozies in one day doing that. But a lot of times it's just wherever I can grab it. Like at the beginning of the school year, I know that Lisa, as a retired teacher, will know this. It is exhausting. And so by the time you get home, sometimes it's really, really hard to give the characters in the books attention that they need, that they deserve to have. Because I hate reading one paragraph and then forgetting what it says and then having to reread it to like get it to stick because I've had a long day. Audiobooks help a lot too. So when I'm driving, sometimes I support authors in all 3 of their ways of formats. I'll buy it physically and then I'll buy it on Kindle and then I'll buy it in audio as well. And so with Audible, it tracks where I am on my actual Kindle.
Either one.
Yes. Right. And so like it'll just pop up and it'll go, oh, you're on chapter 10. Let me read chapter 10. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm not really into the Audible as much. So I'm sure this is totally unsafe, but I will, if I'm at a red light, I will like read on my phone and then drive again.
Ooh, I love Pros and Teas suggestion. You can do all Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and then just tally it up overall.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That way no one has to worry about missing it.
Yes, I love that. I think that we'll just go for that.
Because honestly, I don't think there's a way to vote on Instagram unless it's a poll or it just has 3 choices, right? Because the multiple choice only lets you do so many.
Yeah.
And then even then it's a story.
Yeah, exactly. It's a story and then it just goes away unless you pin it to your little circle on highlight. Yeah. Cheryl on YouTube says, I can't read more than 45 minutes at a time before the words fall off the page. My eye doctor doesn't think I needed a new prescription, but I definitely do. Yeah, I can, I feel your pain. Before I got new glasses this year, but I got the blue haze, the little blue filter, because I'm on the computer all the time. It makes it really, really nice to read on my phone or on my Kindle. I no longer get like that computer headache that you normally get all the time.
Do you wear the contacts like on weekends or ever?
I wear contacts when I know that I'm going to do like bulk filming because I know no one wants to see the glare on my glasses. Because I like the way I look better with glasses, but to try and have like my lights up, like my ring light specifically, nobody needs to look at that. That's just annoying. So
is there no like if you get anti-glare glasses, will it still show the Diva light ring?
I don't know. I was so focused on just getting the blue filter for my headaches that my computer was giving me that I just didn't even think to ask. But that's a good question. I should ask that.
I used to have headaches too, but I didn't fix them with the blue light. So I thought I was on the computer too much and I got the blue screens. And so what happened though is it has to do with having to focus something close up for too long and not focusing far away because I'm nearsighted. So they changed my prescription. So my right eye is supposedly the one that uses the computer because it's not corrected as much, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then the left eye, in theory, is the one that I drive with because that can see far.
That's interesting.
Well, it's weird because it actually fixed all my headaches as soon as he did that. I was like, this doesn't make any sense, but it actually worked.
Yeah, I'm super blind. Like negative 5.5 in this eye and negative 4.75 in this eye. Like if I didn't have my glasses on, my computer would be blurry to me.
Oh yeah. Mine is like, just wait. They keep saying it'll like even out in your 20s, and I'm 45 now. And so mine is like 7.5 in this eye and like 6.5 in that eye.
Yeah. I'm like, I think you're fitting.
Keeps going.
Yeah. So I think we've got a couple more questions. Do you read physical books more or Kindle books? I read both, but for some reason I read Kindle books a lot quicker than I do physical books. I don't know why. I can turn the page just as fast as I can click the button on my Kindle, but I will actually read faster on my Kindle than in physical books.
I do too. It's almost like, because I have the Oasis, it's almost like a contest to like click. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense.
No, I can totally see that. What about you guys? Do you guys read physical books more? Do you guys like your Jade? I used to be a physical book snob, but with my NetGalley addiction, I'm starting to like Kindle better. NetGalley, when they can give you those arcs, you feel so super cool.
Yeah.
Like my very first arc that I got on NetGalley, I was like, they approved me. Are you serious? That's amazing.
Julie, I'm the same way, Lisa. One contact for off and one close up. Yeah, who knew?
Amazing. I didn't even know. Yeah, no, Cheryl, she does not look 45 at all. I would have put her at my age and I'm 29. Like,
so sweet.
Like 100%, I would not have put her at that.
Carolyn, I was fine until 40, 2020. Wow, that's really good. By 42, I now have progressive lenses like trifocals. Yeah. Yeah, some people just have great vision. Like my boyfriend is 20/20 vision and he's 50. It's perfect. I don't even know.
My sister's eyes get better. I'm not joking. Yeah, no, I was so salty when we went in for our, it was the last time we went into the same doctor. I'm getting my prescription and they go, oh, I'm sorry, your vision got doubly worse. Like my prescription went from like negative 2.5 to negative 5. And I was like, oh, that's great. And then my sister walks out like looking all cocky and I'm just like, what? She goes, I don't have to wear glasses anymore. My vision's fine. I only have to read it for driving at night.
That's crazy.
I was like, listen, Linda, that's not fair.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. I was like, she got the good genes.
I've been farsighted since the 4th grade, must have glasses on to read anything. Carolyn, I was fine until 40, 2020. Julie, physical books more. Lisa, I read both Kindle and physical books at the same time, both every day. Yeah.
Yeah. Jade over here. Yes, I keep requesting and getting approved, and now she plans on reading a reading weekend to get through them. And then Dana, I love physical books, and I try to read my Kindle at night. If I don't have anything on my Kindle at the moment, I use an old hiking headlamp on my bed because of the blue light issues. My vision is also super bad, different in both eyes. Ooh, that's smart, Dana. Getting the first book in a series on the Kindle, and then if you like it, buying the entire series physically. Yeah. I like that. That's smart. I might have to steal that idea from you.
So I know we said we were going to end at 5:30, but clearly Courtney and I just love chatting. So I don't want to like hold you hostage. Oh, we did say that we would ask people if there's anything. Someone had a good suggestion that emailed me and asked, I think it was Laura, and she asked if we could put a puzzle inside of the newsletter. And I'll be honest, I am not talented enough to create a puzzle, but do you guys have other suggestions?
Yeah, what would you love to see in the monthly Cozy Escape newsletter? Like, do you guys want? Recipes, Danielle? That's a really good suggestion. So we've got recipes. If we could get an interview with the author of the book that we're reading, what kind of questions would you might want to ask said author, or would you guys want to read? Like a short snippet interview with an author in the newsletter as well. Let us know. I think that would be Awesome. Oh, Lisa says Puzzle Maker will help you create a puzzle.
Hmm.
Might have to look that up.
Okay.
I love the video interview idea.
Okay. You know what's weird though? So I do interviews on both of my channels, and those are 100% the least viewed videos. And my theory is that even though people want videos, videos are best for podcasting. And when you come to YouTube, you're like, I'm so bored listening to this like quiet Q&A. I just know 100% interviews are always like the least watched on my channel. Do you find that too, or no?
I would say that actually the least watched video on my channel is my Book of the Month YA unboxing and my Sips By unboxing. Yeah, no, that's my least viewed videos, which then I feel really sad about, because then I'm like, do you guys not want me to do them anymore? Because I get excited about my tea, but if you're not excited about my tea, I don't want to like force it on you.
Maybe it's because we can't drink it. It like has to be through the screen. It's like my cupcake
right now. It's amazing.
What flavor do you have right now?
Ooh, it is the Orange Blossom by the Republic of Tea. It doesn't have any caffeine, but it is amazing. It smells so good. It's like so citrusy and perfect, and I love it. So we've got, Anna says, recipes, interviews, continuing mini mysteries. Like you and I could write a mini mystery together and like do little snippets.
I don't even know what that means, but what?
Like a mini mystery, like a short story that's like less than like 250 characters or something, and it just like continues every month.
Oh, like flash fiction.
I've never heard of that, but sure.
It's this concept that came out that like flash fiction, I don't know if it means you write it really fast or it just means like you read it really fast. It's like in a flash or something.
Mm-hmm. I
have
like
to research that.
Danielle, I love the fact that you sectioned out which chapters to read each week. It made it more fun and easier to plan. That was 100% Lisa's idea, and I loved it. It was wonderful.
Stormy, I don't drink any tea, but plain old black tea. You know what? I do like, so I have black tea, but mine is chocolate rocket. I only get tea pretty much now from David's Tea, and this is like chocolate, raspberries, and black tea. So it's kind of like a dessert without the calories.
Let's see, on Facebook, I'm not subscribed to your emails, but I would love to read interviews with authors. I'll have to subscribe to the newsletter. They like the author feature. Let's see. Yes, on the mini, it says they're like cereals from back in the day. Oh, cereals from back in the day. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Flash fiction. We've got one that says under 500 words, and then the other one says it means under 1,000 words.
Ha, pros and tea. I like tea. Of course you do.
Are you guys going to do weekly discussions or just the monthly one about the book? Right now we're just doing the monthly live stream about the book. But I mean, I love working with Lisa, so whatever we can do and everything like that. I think that we're going to start slow and then see where it goes and how it takes us. But if you guys aren't subscribed already to Lisa Latte, you need to.
We have 8 questions.
Oh, goodness. Let's see.
Can you click them and see, or can only I see them?
Some of them, no, I can see them, but some of them aren't actually a question. And then I think that they're not, some of them are questions, but other ones are not.
Do you want to, you can answer them and just click the start answering button.
Oh, look at you go. Okay. Let's see. I think. I'm not the best at this because I don't think I have the start answering button.
Oh, okay. I'll do it. Okay. So the first question, Courtney, who is your favorite cozy author, which you answered?
Yes.
Ellie Alexander. So let's move on. Someone just said, Jane said Trixie Belden. Oh, I see. Jane said Instagram.
Gotcha.
Jane said physical books better, but I do read Kindle. Oh, I see what she did. Do you read physical books more in Kindle? We answered that. Danielle, how long do you read in a day? We answered that. Recipes, love that idea. And then Jane said trivia about the book.
That's a good idea. I like the trivia about the book. Stormy says, a story that is to be continued so that the readers will stay tuned for your next newsletter. I like that. You get them caught in and then they can't wait for the next one. That sounds awesome.
Hawkins said sweet potato pie. I'm not really sure what we're talking about, but sounds.
Oh,
like
no.
pie.
It says baking recipes up at the top with sweet potatoes. Yeah. I see what you're doing there. Yes, Lisa subscribes to Lisa today.
Awesome. Cheryl Gilmore. I always love your tea recommendations, Courtney.
Thank you.
Carolyn. Yes, on the mini, like the serials. Flash fiction counts as under 500 words. Thanks. Yep. That's a short story. That is like, I can't even do, that's why I can't do Twitter. I can't keep it contained.
250 or 240 or whatever.
I got to be real. I don't think the flash fiction is going to happen. I can't I'm just too wordy. Clearly, because it's like 5:51 and we said we'd be done in 30 minutes. So
yeah, we did. And it says we've been live for 50 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah. We're chatting. All right. So Stormy, gotta go. Bye. Yeah. We are so over your time.
Yeah, 100%. Bye, Stormy.
Oh, also, I don't know if you guys know this. So to my romance writers, I used to sent out a monthly planner, and then it has recipes in the back, which I'm sure they were like, why are you sending us baking recipes? I've been doing this for like a year. Does anybody want a monthly planner or no?
Ooh, that would be cool. Like having the planner, like you could break down your reading and like different things like that. And then we could include not only recipes that we find, but also like the recipes at the end of the books. Mm-hmm. I have the recipe at the end of this book is Elsie's sugar and spice pumpkin bread, which looks to die for.
So my only problem with recipes is I don't know why. I think I'm like still like a small child. I can't bake something unless I see a picture of it. I need a picture.
That expectation. You eat with your eyes. So yeah. that might be right. That might be why. Alex Lafray says that she would love a planner. Barbara said yes to the planner. Oh my goodness, we're having yeses to the planners.
So I'll add a section in there. Everyone can create their TBR for the month, and then you can keep track of the books that you read. Like check them off.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I love the idea.
I have an addiction to checklists, check boxes. I don't know why.
I love my bullet journal.
Yeah. Sometimes I know this is weird. Even if I do something and it wasn't on the checklist, my to-do, I will add it after I've done it just so I can check it off. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something.
Well, Ashley Presnell says that she's all for the planner and that she loved them when she got them from you before.
Awesome.
Yes. Raise your hand if you're all type A personalities over here. Yes.
Everybody.
Could you do it with a star review or a book review section too? Jade asks.
I can do that.
Like have all 5 stars and then they color in the ones that you like.
I can.
Oh, Stacy says maybe put the next month book options in the newsletter.
Huh. I didn't know that we'll know because our book. So it's weird because our newsletter comes out on the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So we've in theory picked a
book already.
Yeah. Oh, someone on YouTube's asking. So here's the link for the newsletter sign up.
Oh yeah, Pros and Tea. Totally DM us with recipes. Yeah. I'm totally down for that.
Cecilia, love the book review section. Cool. It's funny. I have these bullet journal videos. I taught like a course on it. I even, what's that romance channel? I'm so bad. Bliss Reads, paid me to do a video on bullet journaling, but I'm like really bad at bullet journaling. Like I'm a bad illustrator. So I'm like, if you're a bad drawer like me, just print things out and glue them.
Yes.
That's my solution.
Jade, in the newsletter, could you have the next month book suggestions or book themes so we can research them before we vote? Maybe that way we're prepared. Oh, okay. So for the next month, so like on the 15th of September, we would put October's picks that you could pick from. And then that way you guys can read about them before you vote on the last week of the month. Does that make sense? Okay.
I guess. I mean, maybe we could pick, I think she's saying themes too, like, because so maybe we could pick, I know I'm just throwing this out there. So like fall season, we pick, I don't know, culinary cozies. Winter, we pick baking cozies. Spring, we pick bookstore cozies. I don't know.
Would you guys want to do like seasonal cozies, like for like the first year of our book club? And so during the first, like during those 3 months, we picked those type of cozies. Like, what do you guys think about that idea? Ooh, we have a lot of instant yeses and sures and yeses.
I will be living for winter when we can do baking.
Yes. Awesome. I'm loving it. So we're hitting the hour mark. Do you guys have anything else that you guys want to talk about? We don't want to take up too much of your time.
So Daniel's asking, what about continuing a series? I don't know. I always feel bad in a book club because what if you join midstream and then you didn't read? That's like 2 books you have to read.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. Like, I'm always down to, if we completely loved the series, like we loved that first book in the series, if you guys want to do like a buddy read on the side, like if you fall in love with The Marigolds and Murder, if somebody wants to do like a buddy read with me for the second one, we could do that, but it not actually be part of the Cozy Mystery or the book club.
So Jade's asking, what's a buddy read?
So a buddy read is where you might have just one person or maybe a couple of people who are reading the exact same book as you, and you start a Discord stream, or maybe you're on Voxer, or maybe you're in text messages if you're fine with giving someone your cell phone number, and then you guys break up the book. It's sort of like a mini book club with just like 2 or 3 other people. And then you get to talk about what you're reading as you read it. It's more of a live as you're reading it type of book club in a way. Did I explain that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how to explain it.
Like a group text message.
Yeah, a group text message about the book that you're reading.
You know, I did say too in the newsletter or my videos, but don't worry. Like, I always worry about this too. I think people don't show up for book clubs because they didn't finish the book. Like, don't worry. We'll recap the book for you as soon as we start on Wednesday. Yes. So you can still participate. Plus, we obviously get off track and I might just start talking about cupcakes.
Which is 100% acceptable. I understand. Jade said, since the group is on Facebook, could it be in a Facebook thread, the buddy read?
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Yeah, we could totally do that. 100%. And you could just post on the community board like, hey, really, really loved this month's book. Does anybody want to buddy read the second book with me? And then we could start that thread for you guys and have it going and everything like that. That's 100% a yes. We could totally do that.
So 2 questions. I think it might be Jane again in the question section. Yeah. Courtney, how many animals do you own?
4.
Okay. And Cleo's adorable. That is all. Dana, I heard a cool way to do it recently. Another booktuber annotates the book, then sends it to her buddy to read and annotate and send back.
Ooh. That could be fun, but that would have to be like one person, one-on-one person, and then you'd have to be cool with not reading the book at the same time and then doing the postage to send it. But that could be fun.
A book exchange could be cool too. Oh, you know what I really like? I don't even know if we even where people are located, but I love book exchanges where Courtney and I did this once. We did a book exchange.
Mm-hmm. We did, and it was fun.
You know what we should do? Does anybody like the idea? I just thought of this, of a secret Santa where we pair you guys up and then you have to secret Santa mail out books to that person.
Yes, because you guys, we have Cosmas in December, which I need to talk to you about Cosmas, Lisa. Okay. But yes, so that could be a part of Cosmas this year. Yeah.
That would love secret Santa, like getting stuff. I think Courtney and I love that, like secretly books we thought the other person would like.
Oh yeah, because then it also is like, how, did they think of you, like how they thought of you, like what part of your personality made them think that that book was for you. That's fun.
So
I see a lot of yeses. I see on both YouTube and on the Crowdcast. Yes, on the book exchange and Secret Santa. Yes, Secret Santa.
Cheryl, I just signed up for the newsletter and bought the Kindle edition of the book. The only thing is I don't have a Kindle, so I don't read it on my phone. So I have to read on my phone or laptop. I only have a Kobo. You know, I only bought a Kindle literally like a few weeks ago. Like I've never owned one my whole life. So I think it's fine. Like I read it sometimes on my iPad too, on the app. So
yeah.
You know.
See, and I have a Kindle. I don't have like a Kindle Fire or anything. Like I have the Paperwhite Kindle that can only have books because I don't need the distractions of the social media apps like TikTok or Instagram or Twitter. I actually put my phone on Do Not Disturb and put it on the other side of my room to charge while I read my Kindle in bed.
Yeah. You know, I've been so much more productive. Like I had this coaching session with my friend, and so the number one thing is my phone. So I've check it once in a while, but I turn it off between 9 and 5. And I only give myself like 1 or 2 like breaks. And I've been so much more productive just in general.
Yeah.
Wait, so there is a Discord where we all congregate. So Pros and Tea, there is a Facebook group. So we can.
Do you want to put the Facebook group link on Facebook or on the YouTube one? I think you put it on here in the Discord or in the Crowdcast one.
The Facebook group?
No, not the Facebook group. Share that one to the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. And Lisa is amazing with all of her graphics. Like they just scream cozy and it's amazing. I love them.
Oh, I swear I put it up there. I don't see it on YouTube.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, there it is. I have to scroll down.
Is like where Lisa and I post our different, like just different cozy things going on and live streams. And then like, it's also a way for you guys to have a place to actually get together and congregate. Like you can't really do that on Twitter. It's not like on Twitter is where I'll post like how to vote for the different things, but we're doing that on Facebook as well. So on all of those, you'll be able to vote on the next month's book, but Facebook's sort of like your home. It's like it's like your little niche and then, or niche. I don't know how to say that word, whichever way.
They're both good.
Yeah. And then Twitter is like those quick things. Like here's a quote that I really like. And here's a GIF that goes with that quote kind of thing. You can get in a lot more depth on the Facebook one. And I will say, if you're on my Cozy Mystery Facebook group, I'm a horrible failure when it comes to Facebook. And I hope you forgive me. Yeah.
I'm not even on Twitter, really.
Yeah. So we pair really nicely together.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. What's everyone doing after this? I am going to go watch a Hallmark movie and enjoy my cupcakes.
Yes.
What are you doing tonight, Courtney?
I am going to read Double Trouble, which is the 6th book in the London Lovett Firefly Junction series. She sent me an advanced reader copy, and actually, okay, spoiler. So her main character from that series and Pink from this series meet in this book. Go and read it. It's amazing. I love it so much. I'm trying to not to binge read it.
Is it the same town?
Yeah, no. It's not the same town. They're on opposite sides of the country, but there's a reason why Pink, Lacey, and Lola are in Firefly Junction. Like there's a reason why they're there. But it's so cool that it's a crossover. Like it's so awesome. So I'm hoping to probably finish that book tonight.
Cool.
What are y'all doing? There's my coming up.
New book, The Accidental Life Swap. Barbara has the Hallmark Channel on the background. Cool. Jade, I love book crossovers. And Julie, watching Aurora Tea Garden. I love Aurora Tea Garden. I'm all caught up, unfortunately.
Yes. Cheryl says, I think I'll start reading the book you all are talking about. You totally should. 100%. Dana, reading in puppy cuddles. Love it. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us for an hour. I know it was like double our time, but I had a blast.
Yeah, I'm so excited to meet everybody. And I'm so excited to just talk about cozies now. Let my real self come through.
It's going to be so awesome. I'm so glad that you guys came by and hung out with us. It's amazing.
All right, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Have a good night. Stay cozy.